And we are here, people. We are here. Get this bowl ready. Welcome to another edition of Wake and Pack, people, on a Friday morning. TGIF. Thank the Lord. Thank God it's Friday. Hey, I'm going to get you high today because it's Friday. You ain't got no job and you ain't got shit to do. How the hell you get fired on your day off? Stealing boxes for? What you trying to do? Build a clubhouse? Anyway, everybody already knows on 420 HPOV Boulevard, it is Friday every day. Okay? That's how we choose to live our lives over here. So let's get into this video, man. Let's get into this live stream. I ain't gonna lie. I slipped up and didn't charge my phone like it should have been charged. So we just gonna rock this bitch till we probably go out. Sorry about that. My charger used to be the fast charger. As soon as I plug it in, it says fast charging activated. Now it don't even say that, and it takes longer than normal. So I guess it's about time for me to get a new charger. But as you guys can see, well, hold on, let me go ahead and see you in the building first. Everybody see what we about to talk about. I'm sure people seen the news. Packers have a new left tackle, baby. But let's see who's in here. Shout out to TR. Yeah, definitely. We'll see what we could get from this guy. I mean, a lot of failed tries elsewhere, but we'll get into this guy. Shout out to TR. If you guys don't know, at this point, you must live under a rock if you don't. But Big Nate is in Southern California. He's in my stomping grounds. All right. Be careful out there. You know what I'm saying? You got a certain look to you. Somebody might challenge you. Hey, just tell them you know me and you get a free hood pass over there, bro. I don't get a hood pass to everybody, man. So you running into any trouble, hit me up. I got a lot of pull around these areas, man. For real. So you need a little anything, hit me up. And, shit gonna get figured out. Hey, Nate, don't set yourself up with me, bro. I'm gonna go hard on you. You are not a Laker fan, bro. Okay, go ahead and give respect to Kobe, but you chose the route. And I ain't even gonna mention what y'all going through right now. Dame Lillard is not happy. Bro, you got a chance to root for the most winningest and best franchise ever in the history of sports. Yes, I say the same thing about the Packers, but it's true. Packers and Lakers, it's very hard to find somebody as close as the both, and I root for both. Big Nate, you got to get your shit together, bro. You got to change that shit up. But yeah, shout out to you for showing love to Kobe and all that, but you are a Bucks fan. Come on, Nate. How you not going to be a Lakers fan no more, bro? That shit really, that upset me, bro. Brandy Lewis is in the building. What's going on? Well, that's what we hope, and we're going to talk about it. But obviously, he's just a depth, right? He's just depth for now. I don't think he's going to be. I mean, well, we probably should try him at guard because he's had 3 or 4 tries at tackle, and it just hasn't worked. Shout out to my girl, Patrice Goldberg. What's going on, man? Hey, Patrice, on another note, Judgment Day was just shining. Dame Priest just won the belt. Rhea Ripley with the belt. They just had the tag team championships. Judgment Day was running WWE for a while. And unfortunately, Rhea Ripley has an injury where she has to give her belt up. Oh, man, that was bad. They just was starting to gain some steam, man. But shout out to Patrice Goldberg, man. She's a Packer fan, also a wrestling fan like me. But let's get into this, man. Packers signed Andre Dillard, man. Former first-round pick in the 2019 season. I think that's when we got Savage. So, it ain't like he was in the cards for us anyway. Maybe he was a person we looked at. Gutekunst sometimes doubles back. Zadarius Smith and Preston Smith were both in our little draft deals, right? But we just didn't get up on them. We didn't have a chance to get them. But what did Goot do? He came back around and got them as their first time being a free agent. A little different for this guy. We'll just lay it all out, man. First round pick for the Eagles, 2019. I believe he was like the 21st or 22nd pick, similar to the pick we have now. I mean, we have the 25th. You know, that's still a big difference, but still, okay? Drafted in 2019 for the Eagles. The first alarming thing to me about this guy, shout out to Go Mike. Hey, Go Mike, I hope everything good at the job front, the work front. Bro, sometimes when somebody higher than you and they don't know what they're doing, just follow their lead. Why? Because following their lead, if they're so horrible, when you follow their lead and it goes bad, you could just say, hey, she told me to do it. So don't be over tripping, bro, off of these managers. Again, when somebody, I've witnessed it, working in retail, wherever I worked at, you get a motherfucker who ain't shit, but they get a little power as far as being a manager, and they want to use and abuse their power, bro. Just get in where you fit in. Don't be fighting against the system. Hey, chill out on videos and shit, dissing them, because they will see the videos. You know, I done been working somewhere where a bitch called off, right, when we really needed her, but then we look at her Instagram, she on the beach drinking a White Claw, talking about she's sick. You know what I'm saying? So they fired her for that. All right. So that's on another note, but just go, Mike, hold it down, bro. Just know your value is good, bro, and just do what you know is right. But hey, if you got an idiot that's ahead of you telling you to do this, do that, whenever a motherfucker asks you, hey, go, Mike, why'd you do that? Oh, the manager told me to do it. It was okay. She's going to have to fall on that, bro. You know, and again, sometimes people ain't worth for nothing. They don't have nothing. And when they get a certain position, they want to be a dictator and have all the power and let all their friends in and just treat people wrong. Again, I already done been through that, but you, especially how you look like, bro, you got to just play the game and just stay out the way, bro. Hey, man, shout out to Zay Times too, bro. Homie in the building. And everybody know, welcome to 420 HPOV Boulevard, man. This is what we do every day. Every weekday, again, you know, the weekends I got to get my freak on, but every weekday we talk about the Packers in the realest way. I'm here to talk to y'all. Y'all can say whatever you want. I'm going to answer back. You feel me? You got any questions of how I'm feeling about certain things? Go ahead and ask. You got any statements you want to say about how you feel stuff? Go ahead and ask. So everybody give my boy Zay a warm welcome, man, to the stream, to the chat, man. You know, we're family here. All we do is talk about Packers. You know, I might have to remove this location that I'm doing right now because there's a glare that I just can't stand. So apologies for the glare, but it ain't about the glare. It's about the message that I'm about to give. For sure. Now, something massively like that might be cool, but still, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, just play the game, stay out the way. You can't be too opinionated because you're going to be an example, bro. I done been there before. You know what I'm saying? Where you look, man, certain stuff ain't gonna go down if you're doing that. But make sure you got some people behind you. Shout out to my boy Taylor Bell, Packers Kingdom. Well, bro, that's when you get some time, bro. When you get some time where you can actually sit down and have a good conversation with me through a live or through one of these deals, bro. You know, I've been, you know, waiting to get with you. We are running out of time. So, you know, we're gonna have to get together off stream and figure out what we're gonna do, bro. Because I really need your help with this draft shit, bro. So, you know, we gonna holler, we gonna catch up. Definitely doesn't change anything about the draft. And honestly, bro, at this point in Dillard's career, this is a shot in the dark. Like I always tell you guys, it ain't about the car. It's about the nigga who driving the car. Me and some nigga could both drive a Bentley. I always tell y'all, I get my shit washed every few days. Even in the driveway, I'm wiping my shit down, wiping my tires down. I'm making sure the oil changes, everything is intact. This nigga here, all he do is put gas in it. He ain't worried about nothing. All he do is put gas, oil change, water, none of that. He don't care about it. So when I pull up in my Bentley and he pull up in his, my shit clean, washed, buffed up and all that. His shit dirty. Yeah, he got a Bentley, but it depends on who's driving. So not even saying that he is a Bentley caliber at this point. He was, you know, when he got picked, first round, 22nd pick in 2019. He missed 2020 with a torn bicep. Missed the whole season. So that could fuck you up. You get drafted, and then you end up having to miss a whole season with the bicep, okay? Cool. Out of 3 whole seasons with the Eagles, he started 9 games. Now, what really was alarming for me about this guy is because the Eagles, you got to respect the Eagles. Packers are not only wide receiver you and offensive lineman you, but you got to respect the Eagles, especially over the past few years. Jason Kelce, Lane Taylor, even the older days, the senior Runyon, John Runyon. We have John Runyon Jr. No, obviously, wow, we don't. He's gone. Sorry. But the Eagles always have a decent offensive line, and they have a good culture as far as offensive line, that a lot of them are successful. So you RAS lovers out there, he had a total RAS of 9.81. Literally excelled in every single part of the RAS except for height, weight, and vertical jump. Okay. And Rasheed Walker, our starting left tackle now, I tried to look for his RAS. He didn't have one because he was injured on his last limb, in college. But Yosh Nijman had a higher RAS than this Dillard dude. So we got to kind of categorize him and put him where we need to put him. Zach Tom, albeit, I'm not going to match them up head to head because Zach Tom's been on the right. We know Zach Tom's athletic enough, and I have no doubt that he could play left tackle. You know what I'm saying? But his RAS is very close to Zach Tom's too. So this Dillard dude, the numbers, the measurables, everything, he has it. He even went to the Eagles, which I think is a comparable franchise, especially for offensive linemen, and it did not work out. Okay. So his final year with the Eagles, he only played in 58 snaps. Okay. So that's crazy. He ends up getting a 3-year, after the Eagles were done with that project, he ends up getting a 3-year, $30 million contract for the Tennessee Titans, where he only had 10 starts in one season. He signed a 3-year extension, and they couldn't handle him for 1 year. They got rid of him after that 1 year. Not only did he only have 10 starts, but he led the league in giving up sacks. You know what I'm saying? That is the stat as a left tackle that you don't want. Okay? So that shows you guys, you can have the RAS as high as you want to, but this is still football, bro. This is down by down. This is a motherfuckers in your face after a play has been called, which you might not have remembered, and you got to ask the guard next to you, what was the play call again? Was it on 2? Was it on 3? Because your mind is just like, this motherfuckers just keep beating me outside the edge. I'm giving up sacks. So RAS shows nothing. It shows nothing with a guy like this. And speaking of RAS, since people love it so much, again, I say it's only for reference. If you want to look at certain things, Josh Jacobs doesn't have the highest RAS. Xavier McKinney doesn't have the highest RAS, actually lower than average. But what happens when they get on the field? They are football players, man. And me growing up, I ain't never heard of no RAS. That shit just came since after I was done playing football. So this is just a stat line, measurable line made by a human who probably never played football. And again, even in baseball, people, analytics, listen, I love it. We get analytics, but sometimes you got to have a gut feeling. Okay. This dude done got many chances. Started with the Eagles. They're going to give him a chance over there. Didn't work out. Titans signed him 3-year, $30 million. That's not just a light contract there. He went there. They couldn't handle him for 1 year. Got rid of him. But there are times, we had a Rasul Douglas moving, hovering around practice squads around the league. Devondre Campbell moving, hovering around practice squads around the league. Now, this Dillon dude does have a lot of snaps, right? But seems to haven't worked out for him. Now, the upside is, like I said, the way we drive our Bentley might be different than the way other people drive theirs. So, we got to give them a chance in this system with these coaches. Got to give him a chance with that. And at the end of the day, he is just for depth, which we've always done, which we missed out over the past 2 years. Y'all remember Jared Valdir a few years ago, a depth tackle. We just got him. He ended up coming in. Dude was a massive monster, 6'8", some crazy shit. Had him for a year. Actually, I think he came from Tennessee, maybe. And then we got this other guy, Bakhtiari's twin, who they was joking around with. We got him as a late kind of, free agency pickup for the O-line. This is just for depth. Now, if this dude just really comes in and just wreaks havoc and looks better than Rasheed Walker, then damn, we can do it. But I find that hard to believe. Again, the way we drive our cars different from the Eagles is definitely different from Tennessee. But him going to the Eagles first and not making it there was a little alarming for me. So we not the only ones who wanted this guy, though. So let's give him credit because he went to Kansas City first. Kansas City hosted him for a visit, and they wanted to sign him. So I don't know why. Hey, everybody says Green Bay is not a free agency, destination. We can't get anybody. He chose us over the Super Bowl champion. So I don't know. I don't know if he sees the window that we have, if his agent does. And, but 10 starts the last time we seen him, he led the league in giving up sacks, and he wasn't much better at giving up pressures. If he led the league in giving up sacks, you got to think he's in a high end of letting pressures go, which could be even potentially worse than a sack. Y'all know a pressure could be better than a sack. A pressure could turn into somebody else strip sack fumble. A pressure could turn into a batted down ball, an interception. A pressure could turn into an ill-advised throw, an interception. So that's pretty much all I got on this guy, man. It would be a stretch to even call this dude a project player at this time, because he's almost done, bro. So hopefully in his mind he knows. And again, Green Bay is different from everybody. Once you come to Green Bay, it's different. We got so many homegrown good players. Once they go elsewhere, sometimes they don't fare. It's just a certain kind of way we cook in Green Bay, bro. So hopefully he could eat some of that food and get some of this good coaching, which we always have in the O-line. And we're going to do the best 5. So, that's all I got on Dillard, man. A lot of potential early in his career, dealt with injuries. He's been through a lot of trials and tribulations. So he's got, the chip on his shoulder that he should have coming to us. He was wanted by Kansas City. He ended up picking us. His RAS, for all y'all that love that, is top notch, top echelon of everything, except for height, weight, and vertical jump. So height and weight, okay, that does matter for linemen, but we have an outlier. We have Zach Tom. I am sure that he was in the under echelon of height and weight and vertical jump. I'm sorry. When has a vertical jump ever helped a lineman at all? So that stat, you can be the lowest of the lowest in vertical jump. Okay. So that's all I got on him. For depth, a revival player. I wouldn't even call him a project player. Project player is somebody who's rough around the edges and year after year he improves. He's a revival player. Like, he's on his way out. We have to hit his chest with the, we in ICU right now. We in intensive care. We keep shooting his chest up. He might wake up, he might not. But this might be his last stop in the NFL. Hopefully he knows that and he brings it with the Packers as he should. So that was my cold open on this guy, man. I'm going to open it up for questions, at least until my phone gets, has enough battery. So let's motherfucking go, y'all. Yeah, bro, don't overdo don't overdo what you're doing, because then they're going to look at you as a scapegoat. And before she goes, she might put her iron fist down and get you out of there. Just play the game, chill the fuck out, do your job, do what you're supposed to do. Even if she tell you to do some shit that is like, that's kind of fluky. Hey, do it, record it, write it down. Feel me? She's having me do this. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think it was a good idea, but I'm just following, her directions, instructions. So that's just all you got to do. You can today and tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna have to see what I got to do today. Still school day, kids and all that. So after all that, hopefully later on we can link up and do something, man. So we gonna figure it out. Yeah, for sure. Oh, I already know about that. Hey, I done left a place one time and everybody just keep asking for me. Where is he? What happened to him? Hey, man, I don't work there no more, man. Hey, I found better stuff. All right, we're going to figure it out, man. We're going to figure it out. Shout out to my boy Joe in the building, man. Yeah, hey, go Mike, listen. We cannot stand on what we stand on and say, in Goot we trust. We can't just be out here yelling every day, in Goot we trust, looking at the last few drafts we did that were just magnificent, that, the draft, and this also lets you guys know. This Dillard dude, let's just let you know that this draft is a crapshoot. So it being a crapshoot, and teams, how long has it took the Bears to find a quarterback? How long has it took whoever, bro? This is all a crapshoot. So let's just be appreciative on what we brought in over the past few years. We got some game-changing players. Romeo Doubs, game-changing. When healthy, Christian Watson, game-changing. Jaden Reed, game changing. Dontavian Wicks, game changing. Sorry, I'm naming all the receivers. Oh, Zach Tom, game changing. Rasheed Walker, 6th, 7th rounder, game changing. I would like to see more of the Carpenter dude. Tariq Carpenter, where are you at? You're a Carpenter. I thought you were going to lay down the foundation of safety play in Green Bay, and we're still in need of a safety. I'm looking out for Tariq Carpenter. Shout out to my boy Cali. Hey, San Pedro Red King. Y'all know about San Pedro Red King. Cali in the building. Cali was on one yesterday. Cali, like, we don't need nobody, okay? We don't need anybody. And, of course, we all going to agree with Brandy. All right, so their RAS scores was actually similar, too. Obviously, Royce was lower than his, but then again, we had Royce predominantly as a guard, right? So I don't know if we're going to see this guy again. He was undersized as a tackle, right? So maybe we can put him at guard. You know, again, the Packers see something in this guy, okay? The Chiefs seen something in this guy. So, I mean, we just got to roll with it. That's the question. That's the question, Joe. We don't quite know that, man. We don't quite know that yet, but we will see. That's what I'm saying. For depth, you know, in a pinch, you know, but we need depth, bro. We lost Yash, right? So, you know, let's just say this is a Yash replacement. Let's not say this is, oh, he's going to come in and take over for Rasheed Walker. That's just not what's happening with this guy. If he does, oh, man, Lord bless him. And we came up again. Again, a lot of people didn't think Devondre was worth a dime a nickel. I still haven't heard. Oh, yeah, he did. He went to the Niners. Horrible. And you know why they got him. They trying to spy on us, but it's cool. What you gonna tell them? What you gonna tell them? What Joe Barry used to do? Well, we got Jeff Hafley now, so that erases all. You know, because once Devondre went over there, I'm like, oh, he's gonna be a mole. He's gonna tell about the defense. Now he can still tell a little bit about LaFleur, but the league don't even know what LaFleur gonna do as an offensive coordinator / head coach because we got all the guys that we need. Shout out to the homie Thunder in the building, man. Thunder been representing, man, since he done came in this bitch. Oh, don't say that. Don't say that. Nightmares, Brandy, nightmares. Love them, but come on. Yeah, Spriggs, those were some, you know, hit or miss days, man. Hit or miss days. Yeah, no, not just giving up sacks. This motherfucker led the league in giving up sacks, and he didn't even play the whole season. That's how bad he was, bro. They just signed him for $30 million. Got rid of him. I say that has more to do with coaching than anything. Each offense has a different kind of split, right? Some offenses, the line is more far away from each other. Some are more closer. Like it's all about scheme. Like I always say, a coach's job is to put a player in their best position. He probably wasn't put in his best position. They should have figured out, you know, see the thing with the Packers, we're flexible. You don't work out at tackle, we might try you at guard. The last teams with this guy has just been tackle, tackle, tackle. He just might not have it. He might not could just handle these edge rushers. He is a little undersized, so knock him down the guard. Let's see what he could do. So, you know, we going to see what happens. Yeah, for sure. And Joe, you've been fucking with us for a minute. Don't play with Brandy, bro. Don't play with Brandy. She know her shit. You feel me? She know her shit, bro. Brandy ought to have her own goddamn show and podcast. Hey, I would definitely subscribe, and I'll be a moderator. Anybody come in talking that shit, I'm blocking their ass. Yeah, you know, just for some depth. Again, Yash is not there, right? So put him in there. Just let Walker know, like Rasheed, bro. And listen, draft ain't even here yet. So you can probably knock this off. I said we might get 3 linemen, right? So we might get 2 in the draft now, right? You know what I'm saying? 1 early for sure, and then 1 probably in the later rounds. Again, I don't know shit. Yeah, again, you know, people undervalue coaching. These are not just guys with headphones on, sitting on the sideline, just jacking off, bro. Like, these dudes are very critical. Coaches done told me shit that I just use to my real life every day, bro. Coaches are very important, bro. Think about Amari Rodgers. Should he have been returning punts? No. Could he have possibly been a poor man's Randall Cobb in the slot? Yes. Didn't get the shot opportunity to do that. In the pinch, he did. I think he was cool and catch. Again, I don't like to pick anyway. I just didn't think it was. That was a hit or miss kind of deal, the Amari Rodgers. Hey, Joe, that's all I'm saying. He done went to Philly. He done went to Tennessee. This should show you and let you guys know that just because it doesn't work somewhere doesn't mean it's going to work here. They might get their car washed. Hey, we get our car washed every week. We wipe the tires. Hey, you drive by our driveway, this shit looking good. We might even put the whole cover over the top. You feel me? Some motherfuckers just only put gas in there and just roll. They ain't worried about nothing, bro. Trashy ass car. I mean, if you're gonna treat a player like that, they're gonna react like that. This dude measurables and everything was right on point for the RAS lovers out there, but didn't correlate to the field. So that shows a high RAS does bad on the field. And we got two players right here, right now, Josh Jacobs and Xavier McKinney, low RASs compared to their positions, but they were the best in the league at certain times in their career. Josh Jacobs led the league just 2 years ago in rushing. Could nobody touch him. Xavier McKinney just last year was the best coverage safety in the league and only missed something crazy like 7 or some tackles. And when you ask him about the 7 tackles he missed, he said he needs to work on that. Come on, y'all. Hey, RAS is not at the end all be all. Wonderlic, not the end all be all. Cognitive test, not the end all be all. You got some motherfuckers that's stupid, retarded, every other subject, but they could just play some ball. You got some motherfuckers who play the piano better than motherfuckers who can read music and all that. You got some motherfuckers who can't read music and nothing, but put them on that piano, they know what to do. Okay? There's more than one way to skin a cat. And like my boy Joe said, if anyone could get something out of him, we can, at least in the pinch as a backup. We ain't saying this dude about to just come in and start and be a Pro Bowl All-Pro player. That's not what this signing is. It is for depth. We're going to get the future in the draft, people. All right, battery already dying out. It is what it is. Yeah, we'll figure it out. So you guys be prepared. Like this O-line may not be what we seen last year. It might be different. And that's how it's been the last few years. Literally, like I love it about LaFleur and Stenavich, how they just play their best 5. I don't give a fuck what you did last year. Just say Sean Ryan just took it upon himself to eat right this offseason program, do everything right, get loaded, get buff, and all whatever he needs to do, and comes in this training camp. LaFleur is like, hey, y'all see Josh Myers? Stenavich is like, hey, not Josh Myers, him too. Oh, y'all see Sean Ryan? All right, let's see what he does. Like, you got to understand and be very faithful in our offense that we're going to put the best 5 in there. We're not going to have somebody in the offensive line on the bench knowing that any and everywhere on that lineup he can make a difference. That's how we operate. See, don't play with Brandy, man. Honestly, Brandy, I was talking about this morning amongst some friends, man. They was like, all right, so first of all, it seems like it's getting further and further for this Cooper DeJean thing. You know what I'm saying? But, if we do get him, we are definitely going to give him the name. You know what I'm saying? But here's a bigger name. Like Bo Melton, right? Everybody just Bo Melton. We found out the nigga name was Bo Keem. Like, that's strong. Bo Keem, the stream, that might be better than Bo. You know what I'm saying? So what we going to call Cooper DeJean, if we drafted him, obviously it could be Mustard, right? And that goes right with our jerseys, right? Just like one day my daughter, like, she seen Randall Cobb make a catch a long time ago. She was like, Cobb? She said, corn on a cob? And, I guess she thought that from the yellow pants or whatever. But, Cooper DeJean is going to be a grande hot white chocolate mocha with 2 pumps of vanilla. That's his whole name. We're going to call him 2 pumps of vanilla, but his whole name is a grande hot white chocolate. Feel me? But, yeah, Rodgers fell in our lap. Why? Because San Francisco made the bright decision to draft, you know what I'm saying, Alex Smith. We got Jordan Love. Why? Why did Goot trade up? This is underrated too. Goot traded up clearly because he heard and seen that another team, I think it might have been Indianapolis or something, was trying to get Jordan Love, and he was on their list. So I don't know if he did his little mob shit, calling around other teams, seeing, but he figured out that we needed to trade up for Jordan Love. Good deal, don't you think? Hey man, we don't know. It's about training camp. You know what I'm saying? These dudes could individually go on their own and take it upon themselves to be a better player. Some players just show up at training camp. All right, this is the team. They're gonna get me ready. I'm coming out of shape. They're gonna get me ready. Some dudes take it upon themselves off season to really change their body, change their games, and change their mindset. We don't know which one of these guys to do it on the offensive line. We don't know which one of these guys to do it anywhere on our team. But don't expect our guys just to stay the same. You think Carrington Valentine is going to be the same dude we seen last year? No, better. AJ Dillon, the same dude we seen last year? No, better. And that goes for a lot of other people. And do you not think Eric Stokes and Christian Watson, so sorry for their injury history and what happened, but one thing we can say, Stokes to a lesser degree, but even in his rookie year, he showed us some promising things. But one thing we know about Christian Watson, fuck the injuries, all right, cool. We'll work on that, and we are working on that. Sent them to the University of Wisconsin, him and Stokes, to work on the soft tissue hammy issues. That Sammy, the Hammy Watkins, he must have dug a deep divot. He must have dug a deep, deep hole in Lambeau and placed that motherfucker in there. Anybody step on that shit, they Hammy is gone, bro. So hopefully the ghost of Hammy Watkins is gone after going to Madison, Wisconsin to get that checked out. For sure. For sure. But, you know, let him earn it, though. Hey, shit, you ain't missed too much. You missed, you know, my battery dying and shit. But we just talking about this new pickup we got. You know, it's just a shot in the dark. That's what I'm going to call this dude. A shot in the dark. You know, hey, a shot in the dark, you could still score. You know, the chances are less, right? And, you know, he's been to other franchises that didn't quite work out, right? But this is not every franchise. This is the Packers. And this is going to show you guys the difference of franchises. Even one as good as the Eagles, right? But they ain't on our level. Eagles are not on our level historically, recently, or nothing. I don't care. He clearly does see something in him, and to reassure us, Kansas City seen something in him too. He picked us over Kansas City. Exactly. Don't question it, and just be happy that it ain't your job. It's so easy for us to sit back. Let me take a hit. It's so easy for us to sit back and be like, "Oh man, what a bad pick." Shit. Hey, I would take the pay, but I would be shitting in my pants if I had Gutekunst's job, bro. Especially me. They'd be ready to fire me for anything I did, just like everybody was ready to fire Goot, bro. Fire LaFleur. Oh yeah, just shit. Come around me in LA, my girl be like, man, every time we go to a mall, we go anywhere, you got to stop and talk to 10 motherfuckers. I'm sorry, I'm just popular like that around here. That's why I told Big Nate, you know, hey, I don't give everybody the you know, the name deal. You know, hey, you got an issue over there, hit me up. I'll get you out of a jam. I ain't playing. But yeah, go Mike. I don't work that places where, you know, I was a star, celebrity of the whole place. Everybody came in to see me and all that. So the customers will have your back for sure. Hey, bro. Hey, that's a come up, man. Higher point of view gaming for anybody who don't know what Zane talking about, but he be on there with me on there too. Cali Packer too, my boy Jared Reyes too. Brandon done came through too. TR done came through too. Thank y'all for showing love to that channel. But yeah, we gonna talk about that later, Zane. But that's a fucking good pull, bro. I'm gonna tell you this: my '93 pack, I pulled Jaden Reed a '95, but bro, you pulled a '97, bro. You can't be mad at that. Oh no, you didn't. You got the 10 wins, see, Zane, boy, Zane 8. Don't worry, bro. I'm gonna brag about you on the stream later. You know, we're gonna get to that later. Wow, you got your first 10, bro. Shout out, and speaking of 10, shout out to the homie 10 racks, man. Hey, why the fuck not, man? Why the fuck not? You know, and hopefully I'm amongst the leaders in the channels. You know, I'm trying to put in enough work to be up there with the top of the top people, man. They're gonna have to respect us. You know, they're gonna have to hear our opinion over here in Southern Cali. Again, if you guys don't know, if you haven't heard yesterday or the day before or the weeks before, Big Nate is in California, first of all, and he's in Southern California. Normally, when he come to Cali, he go to the north side. I'll be like, y'all, you ain't coming through, y'all. I'm going to Northern Cali. Oh, it's too far. He actually around my stomping ground. So just a little disclaimer there. To me, as good as he's been, I think Goot, yes, that is probably the process of it all, how it goes. But I think Goot is getting his hands dirty. I think he's in the ground with him. I think he's really like, okay, he let them do their jobs too, but he's still doing his own shit at the same time. As good as he's been picking, I doubt that it's just something handed to him that he looks at. I think he's really digging deep, and he's always there. He could just send his scouts there, but he's at every little meeting, every little pro day. Like, you got to give Goot some love and some credit. You know, like I said, some players just come to the team. All right, they'll get me in shape by the time training camp starts. Some take it upon themselves to do what they need to do ahead of time so they could be overly prepared and over ready, because there's always somebody coming for your spot. So that's what I think Goot's doing. A little bit of all that, Brandy, but I think Goot is really doing a lot of the groundwork himself. Seriously. Hell yeah, y'all heard Zane, man. John Bannon, Zane, everybody, y'all hit the damn like button, bro. Let's run this up, bro. Everybody hit the like button. So we can grow this channel. We can continue to grow. We all been growing together, and we're gonna do big things. Especially, bro, it is a Friday in goddamn April, man. Feel me? Imagine when season start. I'm gonna be more fired up than I am now. Come on, y'all. Yeah, for sure. And sometimes what we looking at and looking for in one person, other teams ain't even think about it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, when they zig, we zag, man. Shout out to JT. Hey, boy JT in the building. Everybody give JT a warm welcome to 420 HPOV Boulevard. All we ask you to do is hit the like button. And if you happen to drive on my street at nighttime, please turn your lights on. If not, it's going to get shot up. Okay. But, bro, I don't know how long you've been following this channel, but I am in love with Caleb Jones. I think he should have got a shot by now. Maybe I'm thinking, he's a big boy. Maybe fatigue is an issue. Because when he's out there, he has sweet feet. You think a nigga 6'9", 370 just about to be a big block out there. His kick is great. You don't want to see him in the running game at all. So I'm like, why hasn't he got a shot? But Rasheed Walker, they gave both of them the head-to-head in training camp, and it seems like Walker won. And to see how Walker ended the season out, I can kind of see why. And don't sleep on Walker. He ain't 6'9", but he's 6'7". Walker's a big boy too, But yeah, shout out to JT in the building, man. Well, listen, not only in Goot we trust, but in Packers Kingdom we trust. So I'm just gonna value your opinion there, and I'm gonna need that. So hang in there, little bro. But we go cook something up. Absolutely, Joe. Absolutely. And Brandy agrees. Hey, when Brandy agrees, that hey, word is bond, is valid. Oh yeah. No. We ain't never sleeping on the North. All I'm saying is every time Nate come through, shout out to my what? Please come on, bro. Shout out to all the homies in the Bay, man. Motherfucking hey, shout out to Sacramento. Shout out to San Francisco. Shout out to Oakland. Shout out to Santa Clara. Shout out to Palo Alto. Shout out to everybody, bro. For sure. Shout out to Salinas. Everybody, bro. Yeah. Hell yeah, shout out to Packers Kingdom. Hell yeah, JT. Hey, even over the past 3 years, Goot has just been crazy. We got Zach Tom in the 4th, right? We got Rasheed Walker in the 7th. Like, this is just unheard of. That's why I'm like, Tariq Carpenter, where you at, bro? So that shows you too, though, that not all of them are a hit or a strike. Like, all right, Carpenter might do his thing on special teams, right? Yeah, bro, we only gonna need him in a pinch. Somebody gets hurt. Again, equipment malfunction, shoe falls off, breath knocked out of him, concussion protocol, then he'll get in there. We are not getting this guy to be a starting caliber player on our team unless he wants to go to guard. We might see that because, we need a guard and we need a center. So, we might be trying to, Josh Myers, where you at? We're going to find out a lot. That's why I can't wait for this draft. We're going to find out a lot about the vision of where this guy is going. But you guys cannot complain. Soon as the season ended, we better get the best safety they got out there in the draft. We got the best safety they had out there in the league. And we have a chance to get one of the best safeties in the draft. So let's just, in Goot we trust. We cannot say in Goot we trust and then in other areas doubt what he's capable of. No, you want some of this too, old man? No. got up in the car, took off. Red, why you fucking with these people over here? So that keeps us in the Friday mode. Shout out to Ice Cube. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Oh well, shit. Hey, bro. I greatly appreciate you that. And all J's stick together, bro. I love your name, and you got the Packer logo, so it's all good. So I ain't even gonna welcome you to the family. You already a part of the family. So yeah, everybody give a shout out to Jay, man. He said he been hitting the like button and all that. You feel me? Yes. Oh man, yes. Let's just hope he's still, because he's in the groove right now. Whatever his eyes see and the way we've been doing stuff, like Brandy alluded to, we got to give credit to our scouts too now, though. Like I said, Good is probably on the ground doing the groundwork too, but you gotta, the scouts might throw him somebody that he probably wasn't thinking about. Oh, look at this guy, maybe for a later round guy. He looks like, yeah, you know what? Put him to the list. I'm sure that happens, but I really think the way he's cooking, he's down there himself doing it. And he has a certain kind of look. And he already said, y'all, he's not veering away from his deal. He likes the athletic people. He likes the Van Ness type people. He just likes monsters like that. The only thing is sometimes they're just monsters and not football players. But with our coaching and our program, we should be able to teach anybody, right, how to do something. So that's probably why we see something in Dillard. We see something in him. This is not on accident. They didn't just sign him on accident. The Chiefs wanted him to. He was a first rounder. His RAS is off the chart. So I mean, I don't know, man. Technique could have been a reason he led in sacks. I don't know, man. I don't know what they teaching in Tennessee. And in Philadelphia, that's just where I'm shocked it didn't work out. But he started off Philadelphia with a biceps injury. As a young guy having an injury like that to take you out, that means he's 2 years behind. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, for sure. Because I just been looking at past drafts, and I was like, where the fuck is Tariq Carpenter at? Because I used to talk good about him. I used to think that he was, doing his thing. So thanks for that update. And then again, I am not beyond ever getting updates from the stream and all that. Y'all know y'all have helped me out with updating news. We found out about OJ on here. I didn't know about it, and a couple other things, And whoo, I don't know. Listen, if we could get 2 pumps of vanilla, again, how much are we gonna have to trade up? I don't know, man. I really don't know. I'm just gonna fall back and watch. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna fall back and watch. You know what I'm saying? But we are almost there, y'all. Hopefully we do get some draft content on this channel. But it's Friday, man. Go out there and do something, man. Hey, if it's that girl you've been wanting to say hi to, you've been scary or something, go say hi to her. Do what you do. Hey, you've been wanting that dress or you've been wanting that outfit, bro. You work hard for it. Fuck this and that. Go get something for yourself. Make yourself feel happy, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all about self-love first. And for anybody worried about, another love interest, hey, love yourself. You can't love nobody or they can't love you if you don't love yourself. Take care of yourself first, man. That is most important. Be the best version of you that you can be. And it will also open your horizons and you're going to get all kind of, certain stuff that you get, change is good and it's okay. Yeah, that's horrible, but we're going to get it next year. Oh, hey, well, a little spring cleaning. Is it still spring? So yeah, but I'm out of here. We made it. We made a whole 43. My battery on 8. I thought it'd be a lot worse than that, but I do got to charge it up for the rest of my day. But I'm gonna get out of here, y'all, man. Have a good weekend. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, even though I do it all. Yeah, although Branch is decent, right? But man, Musgrave, come on, top notch, and I cannot wait to see the combination of him and Tucker Craft. Reed, I already told y'all he has the highest ceiling of all the receivers we have. That's how I feel right now. And Brooks, Brandy, one of Brandy's favorites. One of my favorites. Zane, I heard him talk about Brooks. Hey, Carl Brooks, bro. He might be a guy that we're talking about a lot more next year than we ever thought. But let me get up out of here, man. Shout out to JT, man, for sure. Welcome to the live stream, man. Been watching for a minute, and he said he hit the like button. So shout out to that. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to Zane, bro. I'm gonna holler at you later. Busy day, but I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do when I'm gonna stream, when I'm gonna do all this kind of other stuff. Shout out to Brandy Lewis. Shout out to 10 Racks. Shout out to Joe again, of course. Shout out to hey, if I forgot about you, I didn't forget about you. Shout out to Packers Kingdom. I'm gonna get with you. Shout out to Packers fan with swagger, Big Nate, my boy Zane. Shout out to Go Mike. You know, keep doing your thing. Hold your head over there. Don't let them bother you. No bullshit like that. It's all good. Just play the game, man. Hey, you're gonna be there longer than they're there if you just play the game. Shout out to my boy Thunder, man. Been coming through with that Thunder. You know, appreciate your support coming through. Hey, my boy Zay 2 times, man. Shout out to the homie Zay 2 motherfucking times, man, coming through. Patrice, my girl Patrice Goldberg coming through. I think I got everybody. And shout out to TR, of course, always. But I'm getting out of here, man. Good weekend. See y'all Monday, man. We are getting closer to the draft, y'all. And we just got deeper. Whatever this guy is, he's depth, okay? We need somebody to fill the spot, okay? And just to do it at this time and knowing that the Chiefs were the only ones interested in this, that just has to show that, you know, we on the right track. We on the right mindset. The Chiefs are the defending champions. They won 2 out of the last 3. I don't know what the fuck they done did. Pat Mahomes, you know, you already know what the Chiefs are. I'm not saying admire what they're doing, but I'm saying respect it. And for us to be doing certain stuff that they're doing, looking into certain kind of players that they're looking into, it just means we're on the right track if you guys need it further. You know what I'm saying? Assurance. But I'm out of here, y'all.